Well, while in Vegas, you attended an academy
Las Vegas Academy of Theater, Performing, and Visual Arts.
An R&B group called Envy.
Yeah, man. So, I'll get into that. I went to this high school. It was kind of like, okay, did you ever see the movie Fame? Like that old movie Fame?
Of course.
That's kind of what this high school was.
Okay.
Like you had your reading, writing, arithmetic, and all of that, but the last hour of your day was based on your major. So there was choir, the singers, there was the dancers, ballet, from ballet to tap to modern, all of that. There was the tech guys who like work with lights and microphones and all of that.
Awesome.
Then there were the visual artists. I was a visual artist because at this time I was too shy to sing. Because you had to audition to get into this school.
Okay.
And I was not about to sit in front of some person and sing to them and then tell me I wasn't good enough to get in school.
Right.
But I could always draw and paint and all of that. So I did that instead.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I've been doing that as long as I've been singing. Mm-hmm. So I went in for that, right? So every year the school would throw like this big talent show. They called it the pop concert. And the pop concert was a big deal to everybody in the school except the art majors because we had nothing to do. They didn't need us for nothing. So
right.
we would kind of like just make fun of how serious everybody was taking pop concert. Like it was literally kids in the cafeteria crying at lunch. Like, they can't get this step and it's not gonna go right. It was like, you're not getting signed. It's not happening.
Right.
It's a high school concert. Relax. But anyway, so one year.
But that's passion though.
Oh, no, definitely. I realize it now.
Yeah.
But in the moment, we was like the grassy knoll kids. Mind you, I didn't smoke weed, but by looking at me in that time, you'd have thought I smoked weed. Because I was wearing jeans with paint on them and proud of the paint on my jeans because I made a masterpiece. You don't just fuck the jeans. Look at what I did. I haven't in a while. I don't have time anymore. Right. It's like when I'm at home with 7 kids.
Right.
I'll sit down with them and try to do something, but
Does any of them have your
Sonic
talent?
the Hedgehog or something like that. Oh yeah, they all draw, they all sing, they all sit around and make up songs, make up dances. It's nerve-wracking.
That's amazing.
I'm proud of it. I love to see it, but after a while it's like, shut up! Shut up! Thank you. And then they start right back.
Right, of course. They're not gonna listen.
But so one year, me and my friends from the art department, we decided that we were going to find a way to just really just kind of take the piss out of this whole pop concert thing. So we drew straws. I drew the short straw. Plan was find a way to get put on this talent show, get up on stage, moon the crowd, run off. That was the plan. That was the plan, right? Okay. So I pulled the short straw. So at this point, I went and talked to the choir major. She was like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I'll sing. She's like, oh, you can sing? Mm-hmm. So I sang Boyz II Men, End of the Road for her. And she was like, why are you not in my class? I was like, because I'm not a singer. She was like, yeah, you are. But okay, never mind. You on. I'm like, cool. So I go back to my guys. All right, I made it. I'm in. Like, you in? What'd you do? Don't worry about it. I'm in. All right, cool. All right, so day of the concert. I'm like, all right, we all know what we're going to do. Mind you, my friends are standing backstage because when I do it, they're going to run out. We all do it and then run off.
Right.
So they call my name and I see the crowd go, who the hell is this? Because again, nobody knew that I could sing or do anything like that. Right. I was the little nigga with the braids that'll draw you a picture for $20. That's who I was, right? So I walk out on the stage, the music starts, and I shit you not, as soon as the music started, everybody was gone. Like, they were still there, but everybody was gone. I was on that stage by myself. And I just closed my eyes and sang the song. Sang the whole song. Song ended, no applause. What the hell is that? It was one of those moments, right?
Right, they were in awe. They couldn't believe it.
Because again, this was my 11th grade year of going to this school. So for 3 years prior, they've seen me, but they don't know that I can do anything like this. So after that, it's like girls who wouldn't have spit in my face if my eyebrows was on fire. It's all of a sudden like, hi, Schaefer. I'm like, hey, talking to me?
That's singing the something to the ladies.
Wait a minute. All this extra attention. Maybe I should take the paint off my jeans now. Wait a minute. So it was after that a buddy of mine approached me like, hey, me and some guys are forming a singing group. I want to know if you want to be a part of it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I just figured it'd be some cool shit to do after school or whatever. But we kind of tried to move with it. Like we was doing talent shows around Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Winning some of them, losing some of them, whatever the case may be. But that was kind of when I started kind of taking the music thing serious.
Right.
Because before then, I would write a song in my little red notebook, sing it back to myself. Okay, gratification, slide it under my bed and go on about my day. Like it wasn't for my friends, it wasn't for that.
Right.
You know,
it was for yourself.
But once this happened, it's like, okay, let me get this straight. So I can do what I love and somebody will pay me for it. Oh shit, sign me up.
Right.
So from there, you know, we like I said, moved around Vegas doing talent shows or whatever. We did Showtime at the Apollo. Oh God.
Oh, Get Out.
God. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling on myself right now, but you can find this on YouTube if you want to. Me and Envy, we we did amateur night on Showtime at the Apollo. Now we didn't get booed off stage.
Okay.
We got close. We got
Why?
close.
What happened?
Okay, so I'll try to shorten this story.
Okay.
So Corey Clark was a member of the group, and he was kind of our lightweight manager because he was the one that would always find ways to get us in different stuff. So he was like, yo, I reached out to Showtime at the Apollo. They said that we could come down and do amateur night. I was like, all right, cool. So we get there. We thinking that we can perform to our tape. We had a taped instrumental of Donnell Jones, Players in the Hood. This is from the Players in the Hood. Remember that record?
Yes, I
So
do.
we got there, and what we didn't know is that every other act had showed up 2 days prior to rehearse with the band. Because if you're a singer, you have to do it with the band.
Mm-hmm.
So we got there the day of the show, handed them the tape, and they're like, what y'all want us to do with this? I'm like, well, this is our music. They're like, no, y'all got to use the band. Like,
Yeah, you need practice for that.
we don't have no time to rehearse with the band. Like, we'll make sure that they know the song. Just don't worry about it. Oh, shit. All right. So Steve Harvey was a host. We come out there. We talked to Steve Harvey for a minute. We walk out on stage to start the song. They start playing the song before we even get to our microphones. We had like a whole setup and all of this. Didn't get to do none of that. So they started the song. So we run out on stage, and at this point, everybody's nervous as hell now because it's like, oh wait, we didn't get the setup with the choreography. Oh shit. So I think my voice was the first one to come out, and it sounded like somebody stepped on a cat's tail because I was so nervous.
Right.
Ooh, it was bad. So luckily, we was young and kind of cute, so the girls in the audience kept us alive. But, ooh, man, that's probably the most boos I've ever heard.
And you guys were
my
young. You were
life.
still in high school.
We was fresh out of high school. We just graduated high school. And yeah, it was a lot of boos. And we just knew we was gonna get booed off the stage. But we got through the whole song. And afterwards, we went backstage and just kind of everybody looked around at each other and everybody just started crying at the same time. Like we was crushed. Because we just knew this is our moment. Somebody gonna see this, we gonna get signed, we gonna make it. No. There was a horrible. You can find it when you get.
I'm definitely
look it up
gonna,
on
'cause I haven't
YouTube.
seen that.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. It was very, very embarrassing. But
We all have
we
those.
all start
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
And I've been back to the Apollo as Neo, so I'm good. I've redeemed myself.